Good morning, Tug. You don't like Sammy chewing on you? Come here. Not for you. No. Come on, get it. Get it. Get it. You don't get that. You get these. You ate that already?
Swallowed it whole. You bit it like 2 times and then swallowed.
Not for you, Tug. No, 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 no. Hurry up and eat that, or Tug will eat that. You want an apple cookie? Your stinky apple cookies? Work for it. Jump. 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 Ow. So how are you?
Fat and dumpy.
You are not. And that's enough, Tug. These are treats, not all the time. You got a bowl full of food right over there. Go eat it.
Get that thing off my face.
No.
Trying to show off my man boobs.
What man boobs?
I mean, what man boobs? Ones that's sagging so far off my chest, if I bend over, when I stand up, I get a sharp pain in my back, and then I realize I'm standing on my own titty.
You're not like Bob from Fight Club. You don't have bitch tits.
Yeah, I do.
Don's got bitch tits.
That's right. They're bitch tits, and they're big.
No, you don't.
Well, watch out, I'm gonna smack you with it and knock you out.
Nah.
Yeah.
You don't have bitch tits.
Yeah, I do. You just feel that mine bigger than yours.
No.
Yeah.
So this is the beginning of 3 days off, and I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm glad. And I got up and measured my cereal like I was supposed to, and tracked it, and all that. And I rode the bike last night, so that's good. Yesterday was a failure day, because at work they had those little pies that they gave us. They dropped off a load of little pies at every store to say thank you for being good employees, and I ate 3 of them yesterday, and they had 380 calories apiece. So do the math there.
You know whose fault's that?
Mine, because I was hungry, and I've succumbed to temptation.
Haven't you ever heard of self-control?
No, I have a very hard problem with that. Why do you think I don't take my debit card or any money to work with me?
You know whose fault's that?
I will buy junk, because the only thing they sell in gas stations is junk.
Now whose fault that they don't have self-control?
Mine. So the way to have self-control is to make sure I can't get things I don't need.
All you do is just tell yourself, no, you can't have it, and then you don't get it.
And then it didn't help that Dar came back from the other store with McDonald's bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits, and she gave me one, which was nice of her. And that would have been okay if that's all I had, because it was 380 calories, and that would have counted as my lunch. But I had to eat those stupid little pies before she brought me the sandwich. So that didn't help. But today's a new day, starting all over again. And there's no little pies here.
So when you woke up the other day for work, you like all the sawdust on the hood of your car?
I didn't notice it.
Oh, you didn't?
No, because it was dark. It was still dark. It probably blew off when I was driving.
Yeah, well, I meant to wipe it off, but then I forgot about it after I carried it in firewood.
Oh.
Blame it all on the chainsaw. It wasn't my fault.
Well, I didn't see it because it was still dark outside when I left.
Well, that's what happens when you park too close to the wood pile.
Yeah, well, you made it so that I can't park up here by the house anymore.
Well, you want to go cold?
No.
Okay then. Because the retard that drops off the wood can't back up a trailer.
Yeah, I know. What are you doing?
At least he was nice enough to bring the wood anyway.
What do you want the camera all the time? Do you like being attacked by a kitten all the time? Oh, I don't care. I'll just eat him one time when your back is turned. Ha ha ha. Nah, Tug would never do that. Tug is a gentle soul.
Yeah, gentle enough to bite somebody when they need it.
No, he doesn't bite anybody.
Yeah, he tried biting you last night in your sleep. I've seen it.
No, he didn't. Well, time for coffee. It's done.
Hey guys, on my way out to feed the chickens again, as usual. Probably getting tired of seeing that shit, aren't you? Just come out to do that, and after I do that, then I'm gonna get ready and go into town and get some more cigarette tobacco and shit. So, but decided to feed the birds and stuff first, so that way that can be done and out of the way. But other than that, there ain't a whole lot going on besides just sitting around. It's winter time, that's why I don't get out to do a whole lot. If it was winter time, I'd be outdoors a little bit more than what I am. But can't get out and do much during the winter. I can care less about having snow machines and shit. I used to have snow machines, but what's the sense in having them if you only can ride on them a limited amount of time in a year? And I kind of wish that the quad that's here wasn't broken down, but that spun a main bearing in it. Never did fix that yet, and so that'll probably become a next summer thing, get that thing fixed. So that way it'll be done and out of the way to where that can be used again. But if I had the money, I'd go out and buy a really nice quad, but I just ain't got that kind of money to do something like that. But out here, there's the birds. Every once in a while they let me pick them up and pet them. Not very often. Just once in a while. Nope, they're trying to eat out of the dish. Come on, girls, down here. There. Now they got their food. Now it's time to get their old water out. Get fresh water in here. It's not frozen, but birds make their water dirty real quick. There. That's emptied out. Time to get the fresh water in. Alright, there's that. Now they got food and water. Like I said before, they like the shit right there. That's why I keep this board here. Lay down over that so I ain't sitting in chicken shit every time I go to climb in. I kind of wish I would have built the door for them last fall, but I didn't. But it's all good. But I'm going to let you guys go for now. It makes it way too complicated to try and climb back in there when I'm trying to film and stuff, camera in my hand. I'll let you guys go for in the meantime and collect the eggs, get back out, plug the hole off inside here, and get back in the house and go to town and get some cigarettes.
So we're going into town. I told Don I didn't want to drive, and he's making me do it anyway. So, bleh.
You're a whine ass.
Yeah, I have a headache. I don't want to drive. I drive all the time. You're making me do it anyway. Right?
I don't care. Make me do it. I said you have to do it.
Yeah, I said, will you drive? No. So, and of course the car's full of crap again.
Crap? You don't put shit on your car, or what you be?
Well, here we are at the Awaken Credit Union. There's that creepy house. You can see it peeking around the corner there. And Don just went in there because the first part of his monthly money is in there. He said he's going to put gas in my car for me because I'm almost broke until the 5th, so that's really nice of him. I know he loves me because he cares about me. Because I said something this morning about how I don't have enough gas money to get that stupid paper from DHS to the Petoskey Walmart. And he didn't say anything. But then he's like, let's go to town and get you gas. So that was really nice of him. I'm used to being in relationships where the only people that they gave a shit about was themselves. So this is definitely new for me. But as you can see, it snowed overnight. It's all over the trees and everything. Which is pretty, yeah. But I don't like winter. I can't wait for summer. I want to get my bike back out. I want to ride my bike. I want to take Tug for walks. I want to walk on the snowmobile trail without getting run over by snowmobiles. I want to go fishing. Real fishing, not ice fishing. I want... well, we never did go camping last year. But maybe we can this year. I definitely want to do a whole lot more geocaching. But right now they're buried in snow. And I keep looking them up on the geocaching app. And they're everywhere. But they're buried in snow. And that just kills me because I want to go find them. But I can't. That sucks about geocaching. Yeah, I know people do them in the winter. Like the geocaching vlogger is still doing them right now. In Minnesota, which is worse than here. But it's hard for us here. Here comes Don back out. And now here we are getting gas at the Village Corner Party Store. When I was a teenager, me and my brother Travis used to jump on our bikes and ride the 3 miles one way from our house on South County Line Road to here to get a bottle of pop and a candy bar and then ride back home again. And before he was old enough to do it, because he's 10 years younger than me, I was doing it by myself. And then when we moved to Hawks, we were doing it there to those party stores. It was something we always liked to do. But there's the steering wheel factory stuff. And if you guys go back and watch that one called Onaway Michigan History 2 or something like that, that's where I was walking around in, I think it was June. So, and then it goes all the way, I mean that's not part of it, but behind that building there, it goes all the way over to the other park, to Awaken Park, they call it now. Well, it's all Awaken Park through there. And that was what was making this town a city up until 1900 something, early 1900s or whatever. That steering wheel factory, not just that little building, there's a bunch of them. But then it burned down and that was the end of it. And this town has been nothing since then, and it will always be nothing. The only thing it ever got was a Family Dollar. And the only reason it got that was because Family Dollar got a weird stick up their ass and decided to build their stores in the tiniest towns they could find. Like Hillman, Asanique, Posen, you know, whatever tiny towns they could find, they put their stores. And they put the ones in the bigger towns like Alpena out of business, and Sheboygan, they put that one out of business too. So that was pretty weird. But whatever they want to do, at least it gives us a little bit of somewhere to shop. Because otherwise, if we want to go to Walmart or Meijer, it's a long drive. And you can see that big steering wheel in the trees that I was standing by in both the Onaway Michigan History vlogs we did. So that's pretty cool. That was made by Moran Ironworks. He makes all the metal sculptures. And Don's finishing up on the gas, as you can see. He says he's going to buy himself tobacco, too. I wish he'd quit smoking, but it's none of my business. And then we're going home. So here's my lunch. A fried egg sandwich, done with spray butter, so it's nowhere near as bad as it could be. And when Don was in the gas station, he was nice and brought me this. So that was really nice of him.
And fill the car with gas.
Yes, thank you.
You didn't have enough to get you through the week.
I know.
You didn't have enough to fill your car up, so...
I know. I love you.
Love you too.
And I was doing the dishes and went into a low blood sugar attack. You might be able to see the camera shaking right now. So I better eat my sandwich.
Cats live in the wood pile. You have a toy or something?
There's a rope. Where's his rope? Oh, right behind you.
Oh, good, Beck. You can stop at the back of the body store. I'm grabbing a 2-liter. If you will, please.
Thinks it's treats. They're not treats, it's a cake. It's a cake, buddy. You can't have that. It's not even made. Sit. Sit. Sit.
Sorry, sir. Excuse me.
Sit.
We've never gotten him to play like that.
No. Sit. Sit.
Okay.
Sit.
No,
Sit. Sit.
You know, here.
No.
Nice one. Okay.
No.
One more dollar. Look at the last 4 letters. Come on, Chief. Come on.
I sent my insurance money out the other day, brother.
Did you?
Health insurance, $46.
Yeah, that ain't
Oh no, anybody can pay that.
bad. Yeah.
So who was that guy who was playing with Tug?
Never.
You don't know who that was?
No. Probably one of John's friends.
Oh. Well, anyway, we have never been able to get Tug to play with his rope or any toys, so that was a breakthrough. So you do know how to play. And the guy who was sitting at the table is John, and he's gonna next month, I guess, he's gonna be our roommate. So he'll be living in the room off the kitchen. So we have to get that cleaned up, and he'll be paying rent. And that's how it goes. Right?
No.
You want to play with that rope some more? So tonight I'm making stir fry again, but this time I'm using pork. I found this pork roast in the freezer, and I haven't used pork or beef in like 5 years, so it'll be a big change for me. The last time I used anything other than chicken breast was last year when I was using shrimp once in a while. And this onion will go in here. And I have the real garlic. That'll go in there. And I guess I have to cut it up smaller because Whiny Baby over there didn't like the big chunks of garlic in last night's spaghetti. Right?
Baby, you the one that does the most whining out of us two?
You?
White ass.
And I finally have mushrooms for it, which I'll put in a strainer and clean off because like I said last night, don't eat poop. And the soy sauce. And then there's these vegetables. Nope, that's a little different than what I used last time. This has chestnuts and peas and stuff. Which is good. I don't have nuts on my chest. Oh. I don't know if we have any more broccoli, but that has some broccoli, so I guess it doesn't matter. You guys can't really see in here. Did we finish off the broccoli? Alright. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to add extra broccoli, I just like to. So that'll be good. Probably use the whole bag since there's no extra broccoli. And I don't have any instant rice left, so I have to make long cook. You're better at making long cook rice than me. Will you make the long cook rice?
How much of it do you want?
A couple servings worth at least.
1 cup or 2 cups worth? You can start it up in a 3 cup or 4
no, that's
cups,
too
and
much.
That's
too much.
And I don't want to cook right.
Do 2 cups. That way we know there's enough. We can always put it away as leftovers. But let me know when you put it all together because I will put soy sauce in with it. Because I still like to cook the soy sauce in with the rice. I just do not have luck with long cooked rice. It ends up being crunchy and it sucks. And that's why I like to buy instant rice. But I used it up.
No, whose fault's that?
Us, because we ate. We ate food.
Then how come you didn't replace it?
Because I haven't been able to do major grocery shopping in a long time. Because I'm not rich.
Well, we'll be able to start doing better grocery shopping once we get a roommate. They'll pay some of the bills, then we'll have more money to go around.
Yeah. So that John guy is going to pay us $300 in rent, $200 that goes to Don toward the bills, and $100 that goes to me that I will use on bills if I have to, but I want to see if I can save it every month and try to work toward getting a life savings going for us. So that will be $100 that I will try as hard as I can to leave in my savings account and not have to spend. Oh, what's the matter? You can't get to it?
Well, at least I'm better than you are at it. At least I don't go and grab a stand.
The
'cause I'm
footstool?
too short. Yep.
You
So,
smart ass.
Hey, I'm a dumbass. Get it right.
No, you're a good problem solver.
Because if you're a smart ass, you gotta be smart. And I'm not smart.
Yes, you are.
Nope.
So it's coming along here. I do this first. All the stuff that takes longer to cook, I put it in first. Along with soy sauce, pepper. Like I said before, I don't add salt because there's enough salt in there, in the soy sauce. And this is the onions, the garlic, the mushrooms, and the meat. And I put onion powder and garlic powder and pepper. And then I just let all this cook. And then when this is all done, then I put the vegetables in and let them steam. And Don already got the rice going. Because long cooked rice is not called long cooked rice for no reason. And here we go. We'll see how it turns out with pork. It's been a long time since I used it. But I'm sure it should be good. Don's over there getting his. But we're going to go ahead and say goodnight. And we hope that you enjoyed the video. And you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a good night. Say goodnight.
Nope.
Alright. Time to eat because I am still having low blood sugar. Bye.